Hey guys, it's Katie and welcome back to another video. Today I really wanted to talk about why I am no longer breastfeeding. Carter at the moment is 2 months old and breastfeeding has been a really long journey. It's only been a week about since I stopped breastfeeding. So the reason why I stopped breastfeeding is because it was mentally and physically exhausting. So mentally I really wanted to breastfeed, especially because I didn't exactly have the birth plan that I wanted. I wanted at least something to go my way. But I don't know if I've mentioned this in a previous video. It might be a little bit of TMI, so just a warning, but I do have inverted nipples, so I have to use a nipple shield. And when you use a nipple shield, the baby can't extract all of the milk when drinking. And when all the milk is extracted, that's when your glands are told to make more milk so that you can produce more. However, I'm not able to extract it all, even through breastfeeding and through pumping. I could not produce more milk. I would get about 1 ounce from each breast every time, unless it was first thing in the morning, then I could get about 2 from each. So I'd have about 4 ounces. But since Carter is a larger baby, I could not produce enough in one sitting, so I'd have to give him breast milk from me and I would have to supplement formula. It took weeks and weeks of me battling with myself, wanting to breastfeed, but being exhausted. It was giving me really bad back pain. It was stressing me out, which was probably stressing the baby out, which is not a good thing at all. Just a little bit ago, I decided that I was no longer going to breastfeed because it was going to help me mentally be happier. It was going to de-stress me a lot, which in return would also de-stress the baby. Although there is a con of formula, because he's still adjusting to formula, it's harder for him to digest. It's a little bit different than just breast milk, which is pretty much just water. So he does get grumpy from time to time to poop, but that is getting better. And the formula that I do use is modeled after breast milk. It is the Similac organic formula. I'll put a link to it down below and I'll show you a picture up here. And I really wanted to come on here and talk about this because people are judged really harshly on whether or not they breastfeed or formula feed. And in my opinion, if your baby is fed, that is all that matters. If your baby is healthy and growing and happy, that is really all that matters. Although I really wanted to breastfeed, it really, seriously, it just was not in the cards for me this time around. Maybe next time I'll be a little bit more educated on it. We can try again with the next baby. And I don't really understand why there is so much judgment as long as your baby is healthy. Everybody should really be kind of understanding of that. But I know there also is a lot of moms out there that think, well, some aren't even moms, but they think that just because you have a C-section, you didn't really give birth to a baby and you're not a real mom. But that is also not the case, and I hope you don't believe that. I had a cesarean section and that was not the plan at all. It was emergency, and I'm still 1000% a mom. I grew the baby, I feed the baby, I change his diaper, it came out of me, he came out of me. So I am definitely his mom, no matter what anybody is going to say. I don't care if you have any harsh judgments against me. Whatever your opinion is, keep it to yourself, and no hates down in the comments, please. So that is kind of my little rant of why I'm not breastfeeding, and you shouldn't judge moms for you shouldn't judge moms either for formula feeding their baby, and you shouldn't judge moms in general because we are all doing our best and we are all learning every single day. So I hope to see you guys in the next video, and I hope you guys have a great day.
I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.